Hey, I'm Nate, grateful believer here in the studio. Yeah, I grew up around here. I went to this church. I've been coming to this church, well, on and off since I was in junior high. I don't know. Yeah, I like growing up around here.
Yeah.
I mean, I always liked church. I always believe in God and always considered myself a Christian, but I think along the way, sometime I just started falling away a little bit, and I wouldn't say I stopped believing in God because I think I've always believed in God. So
Cool.
yeah, I was like post high school. I wouldn't say I felt out of place, but I always like felt more like myself when I was drinking or using, you know.
Yeah.
And so I got used to that feeling, and it always started off, slow, and then eventually it just takes over. And I think I just started going down the wrong path. And for me, I guess, like something about me is like when I start going down a path, like that's just, I get the blinders on, and that's all I see for myself.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, the second I started, like using substances, drugs, alcohol, like that's all I really saw for myself. I think God just kind of used, because there's so many consequences from doing that, and like God kind of uses. I got to a point where like the consequences just piled up, and I was just like, I gotta change something, like I couldn't keep going, or else I was gonna end up somewhere I didn't want to be, or just not even be here at all. So it got to a point where I didn't have anywhere to go, and so I asked my parents. I was like, "Hey, can I come stay with you guys?" And they're like, "Yeah, but you got to start going to some sort of program like AA or CR." And I was like, "I want to try CR," because a few other people have been asking me, like Jason or Jeremy. They're always bothering me to go, or not bothering me, but just like nudging me, a little bit. And so, I figured that was just a good deal for me, a place to live, and then just able to, try starting to get a little bit better. And so my dad started to go to CR, I think just to kind of encourage me to go. And, the first couple weeks that it rolled around, I was like, I don't want to go. I was still a little bit hazy from everything. And eventually I just, just decided to go one day. I was like, I have to go. So no better day than today. And I went to CR, and I don't remember a lot of like the first couple times I went. But I remember everyone just being super friendly and just happy to have me there, in general. I don't think anyone could ever come to CR and not feel welcomed, I guess, in a sense. Like no one's going to you're not going to get turned away. So no matter who you are. It's kind of like, for me, I don't know, I didn't know it back then. I kind of am figuring it out right now, is like usually the thing I don't want to do the most is like what I should be doing, And I think like there are even some weeks like right now when I'm like, I don't really want to go to CR because of this or because of that or because I'm tired. And it's like, those are the weeks that I need to go, the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice to figure that one out, because it's like once I can consciously like know that's a thing, and like God has like CR there for me to go and get better, and yeah, it just works out that way. So I think just suffering in general, it just is like I like some sort of like delayed gratification, because it's like when you come out the back, like the other end of it, it's like it just makes you that much more grateful for everything that you have in that moment. And I think you learn a lot through suffering too. The more suffering that I went through is like more that I can use that to like help someone else coming in that's gone through or going through the same thing. So it can suck. So, but yeah, no, I definitely think it just helps you relate to other people. Yeah, like a universal language. So, yeah, I think like right now I'm just learning like the advantages to like surrendering stuff, because just trying to like the whole like through my 20s and even like up until now, just trying to like control things, it's got me in trouble. It's like the second I get my little greasy hands into like some situation, it just ends up going sideways. And then now it's like I'm just like letting it, happen how it's going to happen. And it's, God just takes care of the rest. Like I can do everything I can do, and then, God takes care of the rest kind of deal. So that's what I'm learning right now. And like that's a big thing of CR is just knowing that you're not in control and you can't be in control. So I think for me, I guess, like if there's any sort of like voice inside you that says like, oh, you should do this, or like if there's any sort of inkling to like, oh, maybe I should try that, I think like there's a reason that voice is there. And I think it's good to follow that voice. And if that leads you to CR, then great. But I think it's when we ignore that voice that things tend to get a little bit worse. And so if you're hearing that voice, I hope to see you at CR, and you're welcome.